Okay, so welcome back to the next video. In the first part, we did successfully implemented role-based access on the GUI, and now we're gonna implement the role-based access to the CLI. Okay, so this is I've just SSH to the management address of the ISE and logged in with a local admin account. So the first step is we need to join this CLI with AD, and to join that we need to go to the configuration. Okay, and if I just show, just do question mark, and here you can see there is one command, this Cisco identity store. We need this command to, in previous versions this command was not available, and it was not possible to uh, connect the CLI with the ISE with AD. So to do this, we need to use this command identity store, and then Active Directory. Then we need to do domain name, and the domain name is lab.com, and then we need the user. So this is the same user that we have already explained you on Active Directory, the service account. So this service account, okay, so this is SA ISE admin. Okay, if we press enter, user is missing. Okay, so this is important message. If you can, so it's giving us the warning that if the domain lab.com is already joined via user interface, UI, graphic user interface, then you must rejoin the domain from the UI after this configuration. That means in our case, we have already joined this domain with AD via GUI. So, and now we're trying to join this with the CLI. So once we successfully join this with CLI, we have to rejoin the GUI via the GUI that we just did in the first video. So if I just press what, yes, and then he's asking the password for the SA service account for admin. So this password, if I just copy the password, so now it's trying to join the AD. If there is communication between ISE and AD and all the routing is there, they are able to ping each other, then they will successfully join to each other. We just wait for a few minutes. It will take about roughly 1 or 2 minutes. So it has just come back, and you can see the message. It has successfully joined with AD. Alright, so now we can test. Let's duplicate this session and try with Khan. Here we go. So successfully logged in. So you can see Khan underscore A. I have logged in and I have full admin right. I can go to config. You can see the config. And if I try another session and try login with operator, let's say Jake. So we logged in with operator. And you can see we have no access to enable. Just these are the commands you can run. Show okay, and admin has full access. Okay, so now this role-based access is working on CLI, but if I try login to log out and log in back with GUI, it will not work. See, you can see it's not working even I try any other user. So if we go back to our and to read this message, so this is what it means. We have to rejoin the ISE with the Active Directory via GUI. So for that we need to log into the local admin account. So admin, select internal. Go to administration, external identity stores, select Active Directory. And we need to first leave. Before I leave, I just want to do one test. If we look at the test user, so this test will fail. Here you can see this test is failing. And now let's select leave. Admin, give the password, press OK. So it's complete. The status you can see now, it's saying not joined. Now select again, press join, password. rejoin. So it's completed. The status will change and it will show the operational. And if we test the user, so this test will pass. There we go. Let's try another user. Successful. Okay. So there's one quite important thing that I need to show you. This is on GUI, which okay, if we go to the Active Directory, for CLI access, even we have these accounts created, and okay, so on the users, all those users that we need to give access via CLI, we need to do few we need to set up few vendor specific attributes on those users. So if I select any of the users, let's say go to property, and we need to go to these attribute editors. And if you are not able to see this attribute editor option in your user account, so all you need to go to the view and select this option, which is advanced feature. So if I don't select this, go to administrators accounts, you will not be able to see this. You can see I can't see this, so we need to select the advanced feature first. Go to the advanced feature, go to the user, select properties, attribute. So over here we need to select two attribute settings. So one is group ID. If you just type GID, so here it is, GID. So we need to select and give the a value which is 110. So this value is assigned by Cisco, and whichever user we will assign this value, that user will get default admin access. And the other value that we need to give a unique user ID. If you press UID, so this is UID. So by default, this is around 6,000 is selected. Or either if there is no value, you need to specify this something above greater than 6,000. So either it could be 6,001, 2, 3, or it has to be unique. So among all the users that are listed in this group, all the users need to have this unique. And every user that has the group ID signed 110 will get the admin access, and any user that has the attribute group ID assigned, so he's also admin. I just want to show you any, let's say it's like Jake. So he has attribute assigned 111. So whoever has the attribute of 111 will get the access of operator. And if I show you this GID, we can look at the GID and UID. You can see this is a unique number assigned. So these values need to be assigned to those operators that need to access uh, the CLI. If we don't assign these, that user or operator will have no access. Let's say if I just change uh, Jake, because we have tested him, and if I just change the value of GID to none, clear, okay, apply, okay, and now if I try to access CLI with the user Jake, so it will not let me access. So you can see access is denied. So this is very important to give these attributes to all the users that you want to allow a CLI access on the ISE, a role-based access on the ISE. So thanks for watching. I hope it will work for you as well. So good luck.